What's going on, Shady people? ShadyPenguinn here. Welcome back to the BattleSpot Hotshot, where we hop on BattleSpot with some Pokemon and see who's going to be the hotshot of today's episode. Of course, I need a couple things from you guys. If you don't mind, first and foremost, make sure you enjoy the video, sit back and relax. And if you want to participate, you can do so by jumping in the comment section down below and letting me know some suggestions of which hotshots you guys would like to see. We're seeing a couple of redundant hotshots right now. That's because the 7th gen has just started and I don't have as many Pokemon in my boxes just yet. So we're coming in with our shiny Incineroar S'mores. I almost wanted to call her inferior, but she's not. She's Incineroar. We have Dhelmise, Mimikyu, Beware, Tapu Koko, and Drampa, because I'm in love with Drampa right now. I really am. So this is going to be our potential 6 Pokemon, or our 6 Pokemon for this episode, and we'll see who's going to be the hotshot. Let me know in the comment section below. Of course, like I said, leave your suggestions of who you want to see in the future. I'm working on some new Pokemon. I'm also working on some VGC Mons, so that is going to be a thing very soon on the channel. We're going to be having so much Wi-Fi content. It's going to be out of control. And of course, I always want to try to bring you guys what you want to see as far as which Pokemon we use. That's why I love the comment section, because you guys can jump in there and communicate with me. It's great. We've had a couple of really cool suggestions that I have been working on over this weekend, but just breaking the fourth wall down right here. It's actually Sunday night. I just got home from my in-laws' house, but Shady Lady's taking a shower. I wanted to record, but those Pokemon that I've been breeding are all in my breeding cartridge, and they're not trained up. That's going to be kind of my agenda for tonight after this video. So I'll work on getting those guys all trained up and good to go now that they've been bred during today, but I didn't bring both cards. That's just besides the point. I don't know why it's taking so long to find someone. As you guys can see, we only have a 14.99 rating, so we're at the start. There we go! From Japan, Kanagawa. Let's see both screens on the top screen. We see, oh, he's got a level 1 Cottony, which just makes me sad in so many different ways. Well, we have a Dhelmise, which we will be bringing, because I will not be leech seeded. I will not be leech seeded if I don't want to be. We also see a Mimikyu, Chandelure, Vikavolt, Garchomp, and Tapu Bulu. Tapu Bulu is my favorite Tapu right now. I actually really want to use him on a VGC team, but right now I'm working on a Tapu Lele team. Besides the point. Let's see what we can do. Common weaknesses, he's got 2 Pokemon weak to Ghost. Mimikyu would be really solid here. Drampa also kind of has, well, would have a good time, but there's 2 fairies, so we're not going to bring the Drampa. Unfortunately, Beware doesn't like the fairies either, but that's okay. I think we can go ahead, and I feel pretty comfortable going with, like, Incineroar, Dhelmise, Mimikyu. Our first 3 are just going to come through. And we got a battle royale, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a new shirt Shady Lady bought me. Normally I wear it with a button. Let's see. Let me show you guys how this looks. Like a little. I'm a fancy boy, but I did just get home from a long day, so I am now unbuttoned boy. You can call me unbuttoned boy from here on out. You are the unbuttoned people. My opponent's opening up Garchomp, which makes me extremely sad because I don't have. S'mores! She's here! I love S'mores so much. Even though I can't get anything good going with her at all. My Tapu Koko is holding an air balloon, so it would have been nice to bring that in, because Tapu Koko with air balloon is immune to both of Garchomp's stabs until it gets hit. It's really good on BattleSpot to counter the Garchomps. Really wish I would have remembered that and brought it, but I didn't, so it's okay. We're gonna switch out into Dhelmise, because I really don't know what else to do. I'm not going to let Incineroar get blown back by an Earthquake. At least Dhelmise can kind of eat an Earthquake a little bit, maybe. Maybe a little bit. There's the EQ coming out. See if I had Tapu Koko? Woo! I would have switched in right there like nobody's business. But look at that. Dhelmise, it's not very effective. I eat it up pretty darn well. Of course, Garchomp can pack the Fire Blast, but I think we could eat that as well if I really had to be honest. I'm gonna go for the Gyro Ball because it is stab thanks to Steel Worker, which boosts my steel type moves by 50%, essentially giving me triple stab. Gonna withdraw the Garchomp and go out into the Mimikyu. So we're gonna get a free disguise broken here. Yo, this music is kind of like, I don't even know. I don't even know right now. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. We're gonna break the disguise of Mimikyu. It's been busted. It's been busted. Broken even. Busted and broken. Now we could live a Shadow Claw and go for my own Shadow Claw, which I'm pretty tempted to do, because I don't really want to switch out and let this thing set up a Swords Dance. That would be bad news bears. At the same time, my Dhelmise clearly walls his Garchomp, or his Garchomp could be choiced. gonna go for the Shadow Claw. I can't risk the Swords Dance. I can't risk it. I cannot risk it. We're gonna see the Shadow Claw here, and that's probably gonna take me. I mean, I'm defensive, so maybe I'll live it. I don't live it at all. Oh my gosh, it's a crit! I think the crit matters. We see the Life Orb here, which kind of tells me, kind of makes me want to go out into my Mimikyu and set up a Swords Dance right now. But at the same time, I think I just got to save my Mimikyu for play roughing that Garchomp. Honestly, I pretty much have to. I'm gonna go ahead and just pop my Z move here. I'm just gonna straight up pop my Z move. Malicious Moonsault is gonna get popped. We're gonna see a play rough. It's gonna connect. You know, if we could have gotten a dodge there, that would have been awesome, but we didn't. So we're clearly kind of wasting our Z move. I was borderline hoping that Garchomp would switch in. But I think with Delmise going down, the Garchomp's just gonna. I probably should have just switched out into my Incineroar, 100%. Had I just switched down into Incineroar, we probably would have been in this exact situation, but with a Delmise that could answer the Garchomp. So we know for the future. We know for the future. Don't risk these crits as Mimikyu just gets flattened. Have you guys seen in the anime that Mimikyu actually hates Pikachu? They played the lore as if like Mimikyu adored Pikachu and wanted to be Pikachu, but it wanted to be Pikachu so bad that it ended up hating it, which is awesome. So Garchomp is going to come back out. Of course, going to be able to just go for an EQ. I can't really switch out. So we're just going to take the EQ. Nothing I can do as water drips down my face slowly. Unless you go for a read of some sort. I forgot that I had given my Tapu Koko air balloon just to counter the Garchomps because it literally shuts them down. I mean, they can have Stone Edge, they can have Rock Slide, whatever, but I'm going to one-shot them with Dazzling Gleam before that happens. So, now I know in the future. Anytime you see a Garchomp for right now, for this episode, we got to bring a Tapu Koko. What other answers can we bring? I mean, Primarina can pretty much handle a gosh darn Garchomp. Now, I could have also gone for a Will-O-Wisp here instead of a Play Rough, because that might allow me to live 2 EQs and set up some Swords Dances, but then I might go down to Rough Skin. It's not really worth it. I'd rather just take this thing down, see what my opponent's last Pokemon is, and maybe Mimikyu can handle it. Maybe. I mean, Mimikyu has some decent special bulk. Let's see. 99% accurate play rough thanks to the wide lens. So we're going to connect, and that should easily not take him out, I guess. All right. I mean, we're just not going to take him out. We're just not going to be able to one-shot a Garchomp. And will Shadow Sneak do it? I couldn't tell you. I literally could not tell you if it does. We're going to find out. And it does. So Garchomp goes down. We have to take double Rough Skin, which is super unfortunate. Super unfortunate. And we'll see what my opponent's final Pokemon is going to be. Maybe it'll be like a, maybe it'll be the Cottonee. No, it's Tapu Bulu. Okay, that's pretty bad for us. At the same time, if he's not running Speed Investment, we do outspeed it. And we can go for a Will-O-Wisp, which I'm going to do. I think it's my only hope. I'm running Will-O-Wisp over Leech Life right now. Obviously, Leech Life would be infinitely better in this situation. I decided to throw Will-O-Wisp on here with the wide lens because, hey, it's a semi-more accurate Will-O-Wisp. And burning things can be good. We're going to see a Wood Hammer. And maybe... Nope. Okay, we live in. Watch this. We got the recoil. We got the burn. And we got a crit play rough. It's easy mode. Now, without that burn, I wouldn't have lived. So this was the best option for us. Unless you just wanted the crit play rough out the gate. Which I don't think we would deserve in any fashion. So let's just go for the play rough. Let's go for the play rough. We're going to hit it because it's 99% accurate. We're going to crit. No, we're not. Oh my gosh, you're so fat, Bulu. This is why I love Bulu. Crit would have done nothing anyway. All right, so we're going to lose game 1. That's okay. We won 3 battles in the last episode, which was mind-blowing. We had some pretty nice strats in that last episode. But we're going to start this one off with a loss. It's okay. It's okay. It's my fault. Tapu Koko would have been able to handle it. Tapu Koko would have been able to go wreck shop. Or at the very least, if I would have kept my Delmise around, I would have been fine. I would have been able to go ahead and switch out. I should have switched out from that Shadow Claw into my Incineroar. Play Rough couldn't have one-shot me after a resisted Shadow Claw. and we would have been good. We would have had a Delmise in the back to handle the Garchomp. And not that I can really handle the Tapu Bulu with my Delmise, but it does it better. It does it a little bit better, I think. I don't know. The true thing is that I should have just brought Drampa. We're gonna see Dovil from Indiana is gonna have the you've got Buff Bug, Alolan Muck, a Minior, Alakazam, Nihilego with no hold item, and Decidueye. So I'm gonna count out Nihilego. I think he's gonna bring that bug. I really think he's gonna bring that bug fighting Pokemon, which is gonna be a little bit of a problem for us. I'm gonna wanna bring Tapu Koko at this point. He's got no electric immunity, so we gotta go with it. I really wanna use Beware. And I don't think this is the match for it, because he's got a ghost type and a dark type. I mean, he's got a fighting type that can knock me out. But I'm feeling a little frisky. And when in doubt, go with the Frisk. I'm bringing Incineroar because he's got a Psychic type, he's got a Ghost type. We're gonna go Drampa. We're gonna bring Drampa. Bringing Drampa is the smartest thing. Drampa is the best Pokemon in 7th gen. I changed my mind. Delmise is great. I love it. Drampa, so much better. Drampa's, and it's literally Falcor. I name mine Puff, but it's literally Falcor. I'm gonna make a set to name it Falcor. I definitely am. All right, we're gonna see the Alolan Muck actually lead, as does our Tapu Koko. So of course, the poison typing Alolan Muck is really, really good against the fairies that are very, very common. I do have an air balloon here, and I've revealed it, and there's nothing I can do to stop that. Do I really want to? I'm gonna Volt Switch. I can't just take a poison type move. There's no way. Like, this should still be. Oh my gosh, you're Assault Vested. Wow, you're Assault Vested. I'm gonna go into Incineroar here. Go right out into Incineroar. Which is fine. Minimize! No, we're not playing these games, man. Yo, do you want to miss my Z move together? No, it's not worth it. It's resisted. It's not resisted. Minimize. This is day one all over again. I mean, I'm gonna go for Earthquakes. I missed the Earthquake already. And we see Infestation. Infestation, Black Sludge, Minimize, Muck. I can't, man. It's Sunday evening. This is not what I'm supposed to be doing. I am not supposed to be getting this kind of treatment at all. I mean, I'm gonna go for it again. I'm gonna go for the Earthquake. Can't miss 2 in a row. Can't miss. Can I crit you? Can we crit you? I'm max attack. We do need a crit, son of a gun. Okay, all right. We're gonna see a Sludge Bomb. Ooh, he's not gonna minimize again. I respect that. I really do. I think a Leech Life will take him out from this range. Never thought I'd say that before 7th generation. And the reason why I had to do it is because I am slowly getting worn down by this Infestation. So let's go ahead and let's Leech Life right here, right now. There's also a chance that Minior comes in on the EQ. Oh, hold on. We're gonna see Buzzwole is actually gonna come in. Now, I don't think Buzzwole has some pretty good regular defense, I'm pretty sure. This is resisted as well. Buzzwole, I've never seen Buzzwole in game. Holy crap, man. This thing lifts. Now, unfortunately, I am not max speed. So I am probably getting outsped here, but I'm gonna click Flare Blitz anyway because I don't have a switch in. We're gonna see Earthquake. I don't have a switch in. Oh, well, I technically do. Technically had a switch in if I switched into Air Balloon, but how am I didn't know this thing was gonna use Earthquake. I've never battled a Buzzwole before. Never once. Sorry, S'mores. Let's see what gets buffed. Is it your attack? Your defense. Wow. Your highest stat is your defense. That's crazy. Well, you're part fighting, so I can't exactly go out into my Drampa because it'll get blown back by those 4 stubs you call legs. So we're gonna go into our Tapu Koko, reset that electric terrain with my electric surge ability. And we're still floating. Which means I am, Dazzling Gleam is super effective. Let's go. Dazzling Gleam. And Buzzwole's special defense is literally butterscotch, so this should 100% one-shot. There's no way. I was gonna say, there's no way! And you guys see that he flexed before he went down? I'm down! No, you're down, actually. You are actually down. You're actually down. Muck is going to come back out, but Muck is so low that a Thunderbolt will take it out. So I'm not worried about that at all. Even with the Assault Vest, Volt Switch did a little bit less than that when we Volt Switched out. So Thunderbolt should do enough to take the Muck down, and I think we're snagging a W. Tapu Koko just constantly proves to want to be the hot shot. All right, Alakazam is here. That's fine. That's fine. We're going to paralyze you, Alakazam. We're going to paralyze you right now. Are you running Mega Alakazam? Watch the Mega Alakazam. There it is. I called it. They call me the Prophet. That's what they call me. It's not ShadyPenguinn, it's Shady Prophet. The P's just get confusing. 5 spoons for you. Absolutely no Cheerios. No Cheerios at all. Psychic, outspeeding, of course, because of the new Mega Evolution mechanics. Even still, it would have outsped me. And just one-shot me. And with my Incineroar gone, the only thing I have is Drampa. So, do I think that we can do this? Is the question. I am currently rocking that Z-Power Devastating Drake. Do I think I'm gonna get one shot by a Dazzling Gleam? No, I don't. My name is Drampa. My name is Drampa! I'm going berserk! I'm sorry if you don't like yelling. Oh my gosh! The reverse Kamehameha. Do you guys see that when he does that? Look at this guy. Look at this champion right here. Look at him. Watch what he does. Pay attention. Devastating Drake. Drake. You know what I'm thinking? You know what I'm thinking? Do you know what I'm thinking? You used to call me on my cell phone. Devastating Drake. See, that was devastatingly terrible. And it was a devastatingly terrible pun, devastatingly terrible tone. It's all bad. All bad. Let's go ahead and go for our third battle. Can we end up going plus in this episode? Yo, honestly, Drampa, living a Dazzling Gleam from a Mega Alakazam. Wants to be the hot shot. Really does. Really wants to impress the people. I think he's doing a good job impressing the people. I'm not saving that video. It's on the internet already. Why do I have to save it? I'm not saving it twice. I'm not saving it twice. I do want to continue battling. We get one more for today's episode. If you don't understand that, you haven't been listening. All right, let's go with the 8th. Let's go with Luzamine version 1. What a beautiful song. All right, no matter what, we're bringing Beware. No matter what. You can bring all fighting types. I'm bringing Beware. Garchomp, Tapu Koko, Ninetales, Toxapex, Cloyster, Salazzle. All right, we're basically gonna lead Beware. Of course, the first Pokemon, the first opponent. By the way, this is the team. The first opponent to have a fire type, and we have to bring Beware. All right, we're gonna lead Beware. I am going to once again. I think I'm gonna bring Incineroar. I'm gonna bring Incineroar, and I'm gonna bring Tapu Koko. I know I listen. I have to. He's got the Garchomp for me to switch into. He's got the Garchomp. Yoshi. This music is creepy. I really like this. I really like this. I really like her sense of style, or lack of. Those glasses match 0 things you have. Cloyster. All right, so Cloyster's here. Probably the worst possible lead for us. But not really. It's not really that bad. We can pretty much fire off a return and be clean. I have no reason not to fire off a return. I mean, I could go superpower, but I don't think that's worth. I think return plus superpower will take this thing out. But superpower won't outright. Okay, we're gonna see a Shell Smash. I don't care. I had the physical bulk of a kangaroo. They call me a bear, but this track is insanity. We're gonna go for a return, because let's see. Oh, you don't have the white herb. Ooh, no white herb. So this should do a lot. Okay, so we don't even have to go for superpower. We can just double return. I mean, if any of our Pokemon can live a hit, it's gonna be Beware. Like, oh, we're not living. We're literally not living. We're gonna get swept by classic Shell Smash Cloyster. Just kidding! We put the citrus on this bear! Woo! Plucking berries from trees, you know what I mean. Did you crit me? Ain't nobody critting me. Ain't nobody. You guys doubted the bear? You doubted the citrus? You had no idea. that citrusy, delicious fruits would be the salvation. What's the hot shot? It's a nice mango. Is a mango a citrusy fruit? I don't know. Garchomp. Garchomp, I beg you to set up on me as I click Ice Punch. I beg you to try to click Swords Dance. Do it. You're soft. You're so soft. Earthquake. Okay. Now, once again, I could have showcased my awesome skills and switched out into my Tapu Koko. I understand that, but I don't think it's necessary. I don't think it's necessary. I mean, she went for the Cloyster. She thought she had a good. Beware wasn't outspeeding or living anything else. Did what I had to do. Everything. Cloyster would have swept me. Period. Like even Sash would have been terrible. So we're gonna, I mean, technically I could Thunderbolt because he has to switch, but she has to switch. But we're gonna Dazzling Gleam. Yeah, see, we could have Thunderbolted. Gonna switch on into the Toxic Pack. We definitely should have Thunderbolted. Wow. That's a shame. That's a sham, honestly. That's literally a sham. Not a sham wow either. That's Black Sludge. I think that I have to Volt Switch here. I have to Volt Switch here. Because I don't know if Thunderbolt will take Toxapex out. I feel like it should because the electric terrain. But Toxapex is, look at how shady that thing is. Look at how shifty those, Baneful Bunker. Look at how shifty those eyes are. You're not poisoning me though, at the very least. But you're getting extra Black Sludge. Man, I should have clicked Thunderbolt. I knew it was the right thing to do. I knew it was the right thing to do. All right, we're still gonna Volt Switch. I'm still gonna Volt Switch. See how much this does. Yeah, Thunderbolt would not have done the trick. Thunderbolt would not have done the trick. No way, no how. I could not let my, even if I'm taking a Scald right here, I could not let my, my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Tapu Koko get taken out like that. Now, Incineroar, fortunately, has the Earthquake. So I can either predict. Okay, he's gonna. I think no matter what, considering my opponent Baneful Bunkered prior, my opponent's definitely gonna Baneful Bunker here. I think my opponent's gonna Baneful Bunker here. So knowing that, based on my opponent's previous moves, I'm just gonna click Earthquake. I'm gonna click Earthquake. It'll take it out if my opponent decides not to, but we're gonna see the Baneful Bunker, and now I can go for my Z move. That way, even if Garchomp comes in, Garchomp is not living a Z move. It's not. And if my opponent stays in, Toxapex isn't living a Z move either. So either way, I think it's a pretty solid strat. Incineroar is going to take a lot of damage in the process, but that's okay. That's okay. Because we're going to take another turn of Toxic. If my opponent switches out, then Toxapex can come back in. Oh, nope, no switching out. All right, good. So we're gonna do this easy mode. We're going to do this easy mode. S'mores! S'mores came through for all 3 battles. Shout out to Hitting the Field. I mean, kind of got those Super Saiyan eyes. I never realized that S'mores had those Super Saiyan eyes. Literally. I mean, obviously the yellow instead of the white is not Super Saiyan, but the green is literally the perfect Super Saiyan color. So if anyone wants to nickname their S'mores like Super Saiyan 4, I'm down with it. The red hair and then the eyes, you know, when you go Super Saiyan 4, I think you lose those green eyes, so it's completely, just forget what I said. So now we're taking more poison damage. The electricity is gone, which really doesn't matter because my opponent's last Pokemon is a Garchomp. And we can pretty much, I think we got this. I feel like everyone's using Scarf Chomp right now, which is why I think Air Balloon Tapu Koko is really, really strong on BattleSpot. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. We're gonna see a Rock Slide. We dodging Rock Slides, ladies and gentlemen. We are dodging them and getting some free damage off on here, guaranteeing. See, this is a Scarf Chomp. That's why she had to go for Rock Slide. Now, I shouldn't say guaranteeing, because there's no guarantees. Ain't nothing guaranteed in life, period. Because we could flinch. Tapu Koko could flinch. I don't want to say it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't even want to think about it. But it's a very real possibility. If it happens, this shirt is coming off. This shirt is coming off immediately. So please, like, okay, we can dodge. I don't even care if you don't dodge. Just don't flinch. Just don't. I don't care. I don't want exciting. I don't want, oh, wow, a 10%, Shady. Bleh. I don't want that. I want to float in the air with my air balloon. I want to Dazzling Gleam you. And I want to feel good about myself. Garchomp used Rock Slide. We're not dodging. That's already a bad sign. This is a 2 KO. Oh, it's not. But are we flinching? Air balloon pops. We don't flinch. This is a no flinch zone, ladies and gentlemen. When you click subscribe on the Shady Penguinn channel, it is a no flinch zone. That is not true. One of my first videos ever was me flinching a road time with a mammoth swine over and over again with Icicle Crash. It was ridiculous. That's going to be it for today's Hot Shot episode. Let me know who you thought the Hot Shot on BattleSpot was today. And don't forget to show some shady love to that sub button. Only if you enjoyed your time here with that, though. I'm going to get the hashtag out of here. Have yourselves a good day. But above all else, keep it shady.